Wouldn't it be great if you could just double tap on your home screen to launch maps, or just swipe up to start dialing, or be able to change the icons of all your apps to give a new look every day? How about automating your smartphone to go silent every time you enter office and then turn it back on full volume when you leave? What about using your phone to truly help you organize all your tasks for all your projects? Even shopping could be a project. And keeping all your photos always synced to cloud services so that you never lose them or accidentally delete them, and always have space available on your phone. Last but not the least, wirelessly manage your device in the fastest way possible, be it transfer of music or videos or taking screen captures. The thing with most Android smartphones is that they come with a user interface designed by the manufacturer, and there's almost nothing you can do to customize how they function. At the most, you can change the font and change the font size, but pretty much you're stuck with the way you interact with the user interface. Which is why I prefer using the Nova launcher. It's about $2 or 150 rupees, but totally worth the time and the efficiency it offers. Double tap to open maps, swipe up to open dialers, swipe down to expand notifications, or two-finger swipe up to lock your screen. And of course, all of this is customizable. The same theory applies to folders. You can tap it to sort of open all the icons. And let's say I use Facebook the most. So I swipe up on the folder and it opens Facebook. Now, to do that, you basically start creating folders or drop icons onto your home screen, long tap on them, and then click on Edit. Now, while obviously you can change the name of the folder, you can decide what to do when you swipe on this folder by selecting Swipe Action. I already have Facebook selected as an app there, but I could tap and pretty much do whatever I want through this. So whether it's basic actions like searching for an app or expanding notifications or performing a voice action, or I can launch a particular application that's already installed on my phone. So for example, I choose Twitter this time, done. And now when I swipe up on the folder, it's going to open up Twitter. There are also some basic gestures that can help you perform some repetitive actions like making phone calls or launching maps. Now to do that, just get inside the Nova Launcher settings, go into gestures, and here you can pretty much set up what you'd like to do when you perform a particular gesture. And if you're thinking how to change the way your icons look, again, move into Nova settings, then tap into look and feel, and then click on icon theme. From here, you can choose what icon pack to apply. Now, I'm sure that you'd want to know where to get these beautiful app icons from. Good news, the Google Play Store is full of these. Just search for icon packs and you'll get a whole bunch of them. Most of them are free, and some of them which are really nice are paid. Moonshine and New Mix Circle are one of my favorite ones, so just install them. They'll show up in Nova settings icon theme list. And then there are a bunch of things that you can do with the Nova launcher, such as changing the way your home screens animate, they transition, change the number of icons that can be displayed on the home screen, the folder shape, size. Also choose whether you want a list style or a grid style app drawer. And quite honestly, Nova Launcher does not eat up any battery, and it actually makes your smartphone perform much faster. Now, one of the best things you can do with Android phones is automate it. And If This Then That is an automation app that automates some tasks that you would probably be doing multiple times a day, and this saves you a lot of time. It could be as simple as turning on your Wi-Fi when you enter home and turning it off when you leave, or silencing your Ringo when your meeting starts. And all of these conditions are called recipes within the app. And most interesting recipes are already made, and you just have to add them to your smartphone. You can also create your own recipe by tapping on Create a New Recipe right down there. So let's have a look at this one. Let's say mute your Android phone when you enter work. Now, as you can see, it's pretty simple. You already, just search for your location and then add it to your phone. Once you do that, it'll say recipe created, and then it'll also give you some other recipes that are related to that. And that's it, done. Now, you can also create and publish your own recipe, which is something that I'll talk about a little later. But again, I have a couple of these recipes already installed on my phone. One of these really fun ones is when I miss a phone call, it actually adds to my Todoist app, and I can just kind of scroll through that list of missed calls and call them back. Some other ones are that if I have, a meeting that starts, which is already in my Google Calendar, my phone will mute automatically. If I have some new texts, all of my SMSs are actually stored in a Google spreadsheet, and I can just view them later. So yeah, there are just a bunch of these, and you can start creating your own. You basically select the trigger point, and that could pretty much be from any particular service or a trigger that belongs to your phone, and then select what happens when that event takes place. Despite using a 32GB Galaxy S7 Edge, I like my content to be backed up over the cloud, because you never know, you might lose your phone someday, or delete data accidentally, or drop your phone and corrupt your data, or you just have a broken screen. I generally like to keep my videos and photos backed on Google Photos for the very same reason. Every time I'm on Wi-Fi, it syncs to my gallery, to the cloud storage in high resolution, and I can access that anytime, anywhere, any device. It's free, it's unlimited, and it also helps my device storage, to be a little free. And I can also create small movies, an animation, or even a collage on the fly. I don't use that a lot, but it's just something nice to have, and you can use it, just anytime. And you can just edit them or share them with your friends, or again, store them in the cloud if you want to. If you're someone who's very hardworking and often miss on to following up on tasks or jobs, Todoist is the perfect app. It helps you create projects and within each project add tasks that you need to finish. You can assign tasks to people, assign deadlines or reminders to finish that task. And it's quite simple. Just type in the task and assign it to a project that you have created. And then you can also assign it to someone who's responsible for it. Of course, they also need to have Todoist installed on their smartphone. And once you've done all of that, you can also add labels, which are basically like hashtags to help you, organize your work later or organize your tasks later. And you can also add location or time-based reminders, while that's only applicable in the premium version. So if you see, you can have date and time reminder, or you could have a location reminder, which works pretty well. The last app I want to talk about is called AirDroid, and it's probably one of the most important apps that you must have on your Android smartphone. It's like your personal smartphone manager that gives you access to files, photos, videos, call logs, and much more, and helps you instantly transfer content from your computer or your laptop to your phone wirelessly. So just install AirDroid on your smartphone and make sure that the computer that you use to access your smartphone is on the same Wi-Fi network as your phone. Then you just put this URL into your browser and hit enter. And once you do, it's going to ask for permissions, and then you say accept. And things are really easy from here on. So you can just, browse all your photos, right? So you can download them. You can click and download them to your computer. You've got your music files. You can upload music, download music from your smartphone to the computer. And then you've got videos. So if you want to upload a video, just see how fast this goes, okay? So let's say I select a file. I have a 33 MB video right here on my desktop. And that's it. It's that simple. No wires, nothing. It's all being transferred wirelessly. So while there are many more things that you can do with AirDroid, for example, take screenshots and save them to your computer or to your smartphone. But there's just, if you start exploring, there's just tons of things that you can do. And it basically serves as a real-time smartphone companion to have live onto your desktop when you're not using your phone. Anyway, so that's really just about it. While there are a couple of things that are very Android specific, things like Google Photos and Todoist are agnostic across devices, but still great to have on your phone. So thank you for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, do leave them in the comments below.